I'll be in New York with them gangsters. Know a nigga that'll shoot you for a 10. If my ops just chillin' in the foreign, then my nigga shootin' up the flame. I'll be in New York with the gangsters. Know a nigga that'll shoot you.
Hey guys, so it's day 26. Today I didn't go to the weightlifting gym. As I said in the previous video, I ripped my hand. So I just did some squats, and I've been working around my lower back pain that I've been having since I came back when I squatted. Came back from just taking a break, and then I started squatting again. And so I think I figured it out. So basically, the past few days I've been playing around with the core, and keeping that neutral pelvis really helped. So rib cage down, the cue is correct, but I think the better thing is just you standing, and that since we're so anteriorly hip shifted, basically we have this Donald Duck overarched back. If you shift your hips a little bit, so your glutes are activated, just think about, it's kind of like humping, I guess. Your butt tucks in, and what this does is it actually puts you into a neutral pelvis as you're supposed to be. So I think this really helps. So what I did was focused on retracting and depressing my shoulders, and then keep finding my neutral pelvis. And this is all done before I squat. So what I did just now. And then when I sink in, I keep that core tight, and then I shove my legs out when I'm in the bottom. And if you see my previous videos, my butt wink from then and today is substantially different. Like today, my adductors are really stretched because I did these 10-second pauses. But after doing them and then doing these just regular squats for 3, just like no lower back pain. I felt really strong like I used to back when I did weightlifting like earlier this year and last year. So problem solved. I think it's just my adductors aren't used to being in that ATG position. And the reason why I was able to do it before was, just a year of keeping on doing squats and all that. Just mobility wise, my adductors were a lot looser. Now my hips are a lot stiffer, especially from soccer. Ironically, if you play soccer but you don't do much, I guess, like other fitness and accessory work, your body could actually tighten up a lot, and that's what it did. So after I did these back squats for like 10 seconds, I did paused front squats. Like at first I did like 5 seconds, and then I went to 10 seconds. And I stopped at 80 kilos for the front squat just because I was working on other things too. So for the front squat, what's different is that you have to protract and depress your shoulders. They say elevate your shoulders slightly, but I think depressing actually helps in the beginning, and then later on you could kind of elevate them. So protracting and depressing your shoulders. Elbows need to be externally rotated for at least, especially for weightlifters, and with the full grip. Everything else is the same. Neutral pelvis and shoving the legs out. But what's different from the front squat is that when you're in that ATG position in the hole, your elbows, like keeping them externally rotated and keeping your shoulders protracted and keeping your chest up, it's hard. Like you need to focus on 2 different things, not just one, like the back squat where you're shoving the legs out. So yeah, I think if you're going to try this, like some mobility work for the ATG squat, I really recommend doing these really long paused back squats and paused front squats in this order. And some recommendations I give is that it's really hard on your adductors. So the mobility routine, like the stretching routine I did before I started, I just did Zach Talander's I forgot, it was like 6 tips for the ATG squat. I'm gonna post the link below. But yeah, I just did that, and then I just went straight into pause back squats from 60 kilos to 100 kilos. And trust me, when you're in the bottom position, it doesn't really show on the video, but I was like, my legs were vibrating. And you could feel so much pressure on your feet and your hips. It's actually kind of amazing. Like, it's, yeah, just try it out and then let me know how it goes. Anyways, peace out, y'all.